Alright, bottles on me, long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball, fuck it y'all thinking. Making sure the young money ship is never sinking. Back to set.
What is going on, guys? I asked for 3 likes on the last video and you guys gave me 3 likes, so today I'm going to be talking about the time that I got lost while I was skiing. So the story all starts when I was doing the ski bus for my high school. So pretty much you meet in this parking lot every weekend, and then you go up and you take this bus with other friends up to a ski mountain, and you can just ski wherever you want. So it was one of the mornings we had to wake up at 5 a.m. because the bus left at like some crazy time at like 5:45 or something like that, maybe 6, and it was like a 15-minute drive, and you had to get ready, wake up, take a shower, eat food, all that. So I was up at 5, so I was already grumpy, and I went to the bus, and let's just flash forward to when I got to the actual mountain. So I was at the mountain, I was skiing with 4 other people, and we took a few lifts and eventually found ourselves at a chairlift called Northway. Northway is not a very easy chair, so you usually don't see beginners on it. Northway is a lot of blacks and double blacks, and if you don't know what those are, they're like the 2 hardest runs to do. They might have some cliffs, they might have, I don't know, maybe just super steep or super icy, lots of bumps that you have to go over, and so it's not really meant for beginners, so we were just on that because we're all pretty good skiers, and it's fun to do hard runs. And we were at the bottom of the lift, and we wanted to go get lunch, so there were 2 options. We could either take Northway up, then have to take another lift to get to lunch, or we saw the sign that said walking required to base, and where we wanted to eat lunch was at the base, so we thought we could do that. So we thought it was going to be like a 5-minute walk at most. So when we were talking about it, discussing if we wanted to do that because we thought it would be the shorter route, one of our friends, I'm just going to call him Jake, he won't care that I say his name, he bombs down this run. I mean, before we can even finish our sentence about if we even want to go on the run, he's already like halfway down that. So we just all go after him because we're not going to leave him behind. And we get to the bottom of the run. It was a great run. I mean, it was kind of sketchy. There were about 2 tracks, so we probably should have turned back and hiked up the little hill that we went down, but there was no going back, guys. We were all in at that point. There were like 2 tracks. It was lots of powder, really fun. Then we got down to what looked like a road. We were like, wasn't what we were expecting, but, you know, it's manageable. We'll just walk a little bit, get there. So we get down, and it's a main road. Man, this thing looked like a freeway, highway. I don't know how to describe it, but it was 5 guys walking down this road, and before we did that, we went into like full hiking mode, as I like to call it. And full hiking mode pretty much meant like we had our jackets off, skis off, of course. We had like our skis strapped to our back. We looked pretty savage. We were just walking down the side of the road with all our stuff on. And we were walking for like a good 10, 15, 20 minutes. And we Google Maps it, and it says it's like a 2-hour walk just to get to lunch. And the two chairlifts would have been like 15 minutes max. But we've already been walking for 15 minutes. And then, of course, we blame it all on Jake, the guy who like plummeted down that run at first. So, you know, we're just walking along. We're super disappointed because by the time we'll get back, we're going to be super hungry, tired, and we only have like an hour left to ski. But, so, we're just like, you know, walking, super boring. We're just playing some music, talking, kind of angry at Jake, of course. And this truck pulls up on the side of the road, okay? This like Ford F-150. Look over a construction site, and you'll see that truck right there. Okay, so this guy pulls up. I was kind of ahead, because I put my skis on. I have rentals, so I don't really care about them as much, rental skis. So I was just kind of like skating on the ice on the side of the road, so I was going a decent amount faster than everyone else walking. But I look back, and there's this truck pulled up to my friends, and they're like talking a little bit. They're laughing, smiling, and then they start putting my friends start putting their skis in the back of the truck, and I was like, oh, this is probably not a good idea. But then the guy who was driving the truck pops out, and he's like super short, like probably 5'6" maximum height. And they're, keep in mind, we're 15, 16-year-old boys, and there's 5 of us. And so we thought we could beat him up if anything went bad, if anything went down, down south. But so I just skated back, and they were like, yeah, this guy is heading up to Crystal right now. We're just gonna put our stuff in the back, and he said we can ride in the back of his truck. So I wasn't worried. We had 5 people, 5 versus 1. In Call of Duty, you got good odds of beating someone if you're 5v1. So we go in the back of this guy's truck, and this road, like I described it, it was pretty big, lots of cars, but it only led to Crystal Mountain, so I still wasn't that worried. And he had a snowboard in the back, so like this guy wasn't that sketchy, like 5'6", kind of had a Canadian accent going up to Crystal. So we hop in the back of this guy's truck, start blasting some music out of my friend's Beats pill. We're having a great time, and he pulls up, he drops us off right at the ski mountain, and we get out and start skiing. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of worried when we got in, but once we were going down, we were taking Snapchat stories of this music blasting, Kendrick riding in the back of a random guy's truck. It was a great story to tell, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.
Yeah, I'm a hip youngin' on the hip scene. Started rapping at 15. Like Skittles, I'm a contradiction. They say all my shit clean. Hip shit's not just for hipsters. 1 vote 3.